Coming up next, girls high school basketball on your sports leader in Lorain, WLCS TV 20.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with pleasure that we salute the Varsity Titans of the future, Lorain's fine middle school girls basketball teams. First of all, the 7th and 8th graders from General Johnny Wilson. They are coached by Jericho Mahone and Angel Sanchez. General Johnny Wilson. Next, Longfellow. Longfellow 7th and 8th graders, coached by Lavelle Hall and Brian Lynch. And the Southview girls, 7th and 8th graders from Southview. Coached by Lydia Cardona and Erica Rivera. Congratulations, girls, on your fine seasons going on currently. And we know you're going to be terrific for the Titans, varsity and JV and freshman teams in future years. Glad to have you with us today and wish you lots of good luck in the future. There you have the Southview, Longfellow, and General Johnny Wilson 8th and 7th grade basketball teams, and they're doing a very fine job this year.
Opportunities present themselves every day. Opportunities that move us forward. Opportunities to serve part-time in your community. While continuing full-time careers or education. To help keep our nation safe at home and around the globe. Explore your opportunities in the Air Force Reserve.
Welcome to what should be an outstanding girls varsity basketball game today on WLCS TV 20. My name is Rob Polinsky. Bob Schlembaker with the camera work today. It's the once beaten in league play Lorain Lady Titans, 7-1, tied at first against the other team they're sharing first place with, Cleveland Heights. Both teams 7-1 in the Lake Erie League. Cleveland Heights 16-2 overall, Lorain 13-3 overall. The first time these two teams played at Cleveland Heights, it was the Tigers that got the victory. Karen Battle in her 5th year, head coach of Cleveland Heights, longtime head coach Mark Feldman here with Lorain. Our three officials, Tom Rainey, Mark Novak, Michael Cruz. Lorain in the home white uniforms, Cleveland Heights in the visiting black. Tom Rainey set to put the basketball in the air, and we are set to begin this game that will determine first place in the Lake Erie League. And the jump ball is won by Cleveland Heights. Kennedy Clark with the basketball, gets it on the right side. Let's go through the starting five. Kennedy Clark, Maya Watts, Tamisha Pierce, Shania Rhodes, and Hannah Hicks are the starting five for Cleveland Heights. For Lorain as they get the rebound, Destiny Evans, Brooklyn Ferguson, Amani Thomas, Mackenzie Barraclough, and Micaiah Herman out there for the Lady Titans. With the basketball, Brooklyn Ferguson. Ferguson picks up a dribble. Man-to-man defense through Cleveland Heights. Pass is going to be right back to Ferguson. Ferguson across midcourt. Ferguson on the three-point line, dribbling around. Opening possession for Lorain. They get the basketball to Mackenzie Barraclough. Barraclough on the three-point line. Good defense for Cleveland Heights this possession. Barraclough with a shot, nowhere close. The rebound back up, no good. And Hannah Hicks gets the rebound for Cleveland Heights. She'll get it ahead to Tamisha Pierce, the 5'7" junior. Into the forecourt, right down to Hannah Hicks. Hicks, a 6-footer, gets it back outside for Kennedy Clark. Clark into the lane. Clark lost it on the way up. It'll be Lorain basketball. And inbounding the basketball, it will be Amani Thomas. She'll get it to Brooklyn Ferguson, and here come the Titans. Ferguson, a 5'6" sophomore, in between the circles. Pass on the left wing. Amani Thomas with it. And we get out of bounds. It was Herman, Micaiah Herman, couldn't stay in bounds. Turnover gives it back to Cleveland Heights. We played 90 seconds of this one, no score. First place on the line in the Lake Erie League. Rhodes into the forecourt. Rhodes with her pass. Cross court now to Pierce. Pierce into the lane. Pierce is going to be tied up, going up. It's a jump ball, alternating possession arrow. It will go to Lorain. So it'll be Lorain basketball. Ferguson with it. Ferguson into the forecourt. Ferguson on the drive. Ferguson gets bumped. No call. Put it up. No good. And the rebound out to Barraclough. She'll set up for three. That's short. And the rebound in the corner. Kennedy Clark for Cleveland Heights. She threw it away. So maybe some early jitters for these two teams. Both good defensive teams. And no score 2 minutes into this one. Both with outstanding records. Cleveland Heights 16-2, Lorain 13-3. Brooklyn Ferguson, edge of the center circle, right-hand dribble. Brooklyn Ferguson gets a screen from Destiny Evans. Ferguson back out to Barraclough. Barraclough into the lane, wraparound pass, shot goes up off the rim, no good. And the rebound comes out, and running back into the backcourt to get it over and back violation, give it to Cleveland Heights. Heights with the basketball. Kennedy Clark got it from Shania Rhodes. Clark across midcourt. Still looking for our first points, 2.5 minutes in. Pierce put it up. No, but she's fouled. Foul on Destiny Evans, her first, team's first. Tom Rainey with that call. Again, the three officials, Tom Rainey, Mark Novak, Michael Cruz. Line left, Tamisha Pierce. Up off the rim, no. Pierce got that one. Made 1 out of 2. And Cleveland Heights on the board. They lead 1-0. And a foul in the backcourt. As it's going to be Kennedy Clark with her first, team's first. Inbounding will be Micaiah Herman. Herman looking at midcourt. She's going to lob it and get it to the young lady. Puts it up off the back of the rim twice. Amani Thomas, no good. Rebound Pierce for Cleveland Heights. These Lorain uniforms with white numbers on white jerseys, really difficult to read. Tamisha Pierce, top of the key three, put it up, no good. And the rebound comes down to the Titans. My first opportunity to see them. Thomas drives in and scores. Amani Thomas with Lorain's first points. They lead 2-1. We've played 3 minutes of the first quarter. In the backcourt, Pierce gets it over to Rhodes. Rhodes across the timeline, picked off by Thomas. Gets it to Brooklyn Ferguson. Ferguson with a bounce pass from Micaiah Herman, but too strong out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland Heights basketball. A lot of media coverage here today. You see several photographers for the area newspapers underneath their one basket. A lot of reporters here. This is a big one for first place in the LEL. Kennedy Clark with the basketball. Clark with it. Clark put it up. Clark off the rim. No good. Rebound. Destiny Evans over Lorain. Mark Feldman says push it. Brooklyn into the forecourt. Got the ball to Mackenzie Barraclough. Her bounce pass for Destiny Evans. Going to get a jump ball. She gets tied up with Hannah Hicks. Alternating possession arrow to Cleveland Heights. 4:14 to go in the low-scoring first quarter. Pressure in the backcourt by Lorain. Karen Battle giving instructions to her team. She's in her 5th year, head coach at Cleveland Heights. Lob for Hannah Hicks. Hicks inside. Hicks put it up, and she is fouled. Hannah Hicks will shoot 2. Foul on Amani Thomas, her first, team second. And Hicks will shoot 2, a 6-foot senior. Hicks put it up, in and out. Substitution for Cleveland Heights. Haley Sims, a 5'7" senior, is into the ball game for Maya Watts. Hannah Hicks puts it in. His first point. We are tied at 2. Halfway through the first quarter. Brooklyn Ferguson with the basketball. Ferguson gets it out to Mackenzie Barraclough. Barraclough for 3. Off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, back up, no, but a foul. A couple of free throws coming up for Destiny Evans. Destiny Evans will go to the line, fouling Hannah Hicks, her first, team second. And it'll be Destiny Evans, a 5'9" senior, looking for her first points of the ball game. That's right there. 3-2 Lorain. Evans makes them both. It's 4-2 Lorain with 3:54 to go in the first quarter. Pierce in the backcourt to Rhodes across the timeline. With the basketball, dribbling in is Kennedy Clark. Clark put it up and in. Kennedy Clark ties it at 4. And it's out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. Give it back to Cleveland Heights. With 3:29 to go in the first quarter. Kennedy Clark with the basketball. She just tied this game at 4. Clark dribbling. Hands it off to Pierce. Pierce at the foul line. Pierce traveled. Yep, Mark Novak caught her. Picked up that pivot foot. And that turnover will give it back to Lorain with 3:17 to go. Low scoring first quarter. We're tied at 4. Rob Polinsky here with you. Bob Schlumbaker is doing the hard work. He's got the camera, providing that picture in your living room. And stepping back, putting up the jumper and hitting that is Amani Thomas. Her second field goal. She's got 4. 2:55 to go in the first quarter. They get it ahead into the lane. Putting it up is Pierce. It's short. And Hannah Hicks hooks it up and scores. Hannah Hicks with her first field goal, her 3rd point. And we are tied at 6 with 2:40 to go in the first quarter. Brooklyn Ferguson with her pass knocked away. They get it to Mackenzie Barraclough. A wide open 3, way too long. Rebound Hannah Hicks on the air ball. Hicks will clear it ahead to Kennedy Clark. Clark with a basketball. Clark gets it on the left side to Haley Sims. Sims back out to Kennedy Clark. Clark in between the circles. 2:15 to go first quarter. Tied at 6. Clark top of the key. Clark with a pass on the right wing. Got it to Tamisha Pierce. Pierce in the Hannah Hicks. Hicks put it up. Back of the rim. No. Rebound cleared out of Bonnie Thomas of Lorain. To Brooklyn Ferguson. Under 2 minutes to go first quarter. We're tied at 6 in the battle for first place in the league. They get it to Destiny Evans. Up and under move. Missed it. Got it back. Missed it. Rebound picked up. Put up by Herman. Missed it. Rebound. Destiny Evans missed it. Rebound Hannah Hicks, and she's fouled. Boy, Lorain with several chances from point blank range. Foul on Herman, her first, team's 3rd. Substitutes for Lorain. Coming into the ball game, we will have Nia Smith, a senior. And also coming in for the Titans is Tanisha Llanos, a sophomore. 2-2-1, full court press. Pierce in the backcourt. Gets the basketball back to Shania Rhodes. They beat the press, get it ahead to Haley Sims. They dump it into Hannah Hicks, double teamed. Hicks kicks it out for Sims. Sims puts it up, partially blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Cleveland Heights. Mark Feldman with a lot of energy over there on the Lorain sidelines. With a minute 24 to go in the quarter. Sims looking to inbound, does so to Pierce. Pierce with the basketball. Pierce got it to Kennedy Clark. Clark picks up her dribble. She'll take a long three, and it's around the rim, no good. Rebound, Tanisha Llanos for Lorain. Llanos quickly across midcourt. Llanos dribbling in. Llanos gets it in the corner. Ferguson for three. Rim, no. And the rebound ripped out of there by Pierce. She traveled. Karen Battle says, yes, she did. She's the head coach of Cleveland Heights. 59 seconds to go in quarter number one. And they'll get it to Brooklyn Ferguson. Ferguson with the basketball. Ferguson dribbling in between the circles. Ferguson with her pass. It made it through. They get it around. The shot goes up, and Llanos scored. Llanos with her first two off the bench. 8-6 Lorain. 40 seconds to play in the first quarter. Again, the press. Haley Sims is going to walk it up against that press. Sims behind the back with a dribble. She got to hurry. She just gets it across midcourt. They get it to Pierce. Pierce back to Sims. 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Lorain bench giving instructions to their team. 15 seconds to go. In between the circles. Haley Sims will get a screen from Hicks. Sims puts it up, back of the rim, no, rebound, out of bounds. It should be Lorain ball, it is. 4 seconds to play in the quarter. They'll get it to Brooklyn Ferguson. Ferguson, will she get it off at half court? She will, and that ball is just left of the basket. We've played one quarter of basketball. Our score, it's girls varsity basketball, Lorain 8, Cleveland Heights 6. We're back with the second quarter after this timeout on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
Stop. Whether it's on the way to school, at school, or online, bullying has become a non-stop threat to our youth today. Is your child being bullied? The National Runaway Switchboard can help. If you're having a hard time, get online or call to chat now.
Ian Ralston was a combat medic who was injured in Iraq. When I met Ian, I knew we had to help him get his housing grant, an auto grant, and every benefit to live as normal a life as possible. And we did.
PVA has helped hundreds of thousands of veterans get the care and benefits they've earned.
My name is Jason Stevenson, and I work for Paralyzed Veterans of America.
Paralyzed Veterans of America, changing lives, building futures.
Beginning of the second quarter, Lorain with an 8-6 lead over the Cleveland Heights Tigers. These two teams are tied atop the LEL at 7-1 in league play. Cleveland Heights record overall better at 16-2. Lorain outstanding also 13-3. Lorain with the basketball to begin the second quarter, and a right side three ball is up and in, and it's Destiny Evans. Evans with her first field goal, it's a three. She's got 5 in the game, a couple of free throws. It's 11-6 Lorain, biggest lead of the night at 5. And Kennedy Clark into the forecourt. They get it to Pierce in the corner. The floater goes up. That is short by Rhodes. Evans with a rebound. Evans is going to be fouled by Rhodes. Her first, team's third. For Lorain, Llanos, Evans, Ferguson, Barraclough, and the fifth young lady for the Titans. Inbounding the basketball is Nia Smith. Cleveland Heights is going to go with Rhodes, Clark, Sims, Pierce, and also into the game for the first time, Tori Pollard. Turnaround shot by Evans is no good. And in the backcourt of the basketball is Kennedy Clark. 7:10 to go in the first half. Lorain leads 11-6. Girls varsity basketball. And driving the basketball, they get it inside to Pollard, put it up, no, but she's fouled. Nice feed from Tamisha Pierce. Tom Rainey says the foul is on Brooklyn Ferguson, her first, team's fourth, and shooting 2 is Tori Pollard, 5'9" junior. Line left. Good. Pollard with her first point of the ball game. Off the bench for Lorain, Amani Thomas is in for Destiny Evans. Second one, good. So Pollard makes a couple of free throws, cuts the lead to 11-8 for Lorain. Pass ahead to Amani Thomas. She traveled. Oh, Tom Rainey all over that. Traveling gives it back to Cleveland Heights. Michael Cruz, one of the 3 officials, hands the ball off. He is joined out there by longtime local officials Mark Novak and Tom Rainey. Guys doing a good job today. Into the lane, Pierce. Pierce had her shot blocked by Barraclough. Long outlet for Llanos. Llanos with the basketball on the 3-point line. Llanos is going to be fouled by Kennedy Clark. Her second, team's fourth. Each team has committed 4 team fouls. Sub for Cleveland Heights. Hannah Hicks back in for Kennedy Clark. The inbound to Barraclough. Barraclough with the basketball. Barraclough puts it up. Glass rim, no. Rebound outlet stolen by Ferguson. Right elbow jumper, no. Hannah Hicks with a rebound for Cleveland Heights. Spins out of there with it. Got it to Haley Sims. Sims double teamed to the backcourt. Got it ahead to Hicks. She'll beat the press to Pollard. Pollard across midcourt. Pollard at the foul line. Pollard's pass intercepted Llanos. Llanos with a steal in the clear path to the basket. She lays it up and in. Tanisha Llanos with the basket. Timeout, Cleveland Heights. We'll keep it here. It's a 30-second timeout, the first of the day for Cleveland Heights. Want to remind you, while we've got this timeout, you look at the Lorain bench with Coach Mark Feldman and his staff talking with the young ladies. We want to remind you that the Lorain Sports Hall of Fame will have their annual fundraiser steak fry dinner. That is going to be Sunday, March 8th. It's from 4 to 7 p.m. And that's going to be located at the Amherst Eagles. They're on Milan Avenue in Amherst. Dinner for this occasion is $25. It gets you a steak, baked potato, salad, roll, beverage, and dessert. And also, $5 of that ticket price goes to a 50-50 raffle. A basket raffle also will be held. The athletic department has tickets for anybody that is interested. Again, it's the annual Lorain Sports Hall of Fame Steak Fry Fundraiser, Sunday, March 8th. Hope you can make it. 2 minutes into the second quarter, Lorain up 13-8. Llanos, or I should say Pierce for Cleveland Heights with the basketball. Got it into Hicks. Hicks double team, gets rid of it. Sims a right wing 3, rim no. Rebound out of bounds. It'll stay with Cleveland Heights. For Lorain, Destiny Evans back in. Barraclough comes out. .5:45 to go into the first half. Cleveland Heights with the basketball. They trail by 5. Sims got it into Hicks. Well done, and Hannah Hicks lays it up and in. Hicks with that height advantage, 6-foot senior. She has 5 and cuts the lead to 13-10. Into the forecourt. Llanos double teamed, in trouble, and let's see, we get a jump ball. And the arrow in favor of Cleveland Heights. Nice job trapping by Pollard and Sims to create that turnover. Cleveland Heights with a basketball. Tamisha Pierce into the forecourt. Her team down 3. Gets a screen from Sims. Pierce on the left side gets the basketball to Rhodes. Rhodes into Hannah Hicks. Hicks puts it up, blocked, but a foul on Destiny Evans. Mark Novak with a call that is not popular with the home crowd. But Hannah Hicks will go to the line, and the foul is on Destiny Evans, her second, team's 5th.
Hannah Hicks, the free throw shooter.
Free throw up, no good. Substitute for Lorain. Micaiah Herman in for Brooklyn Ferguson. Kennedy Clark in for Tamisha Pierce for Cleveland Heights. Been a well-played game to this part. 13-10 Lorain, 5:07 to go in the first half. Hicks missed him. Offensive rebound, though, for Rhodes. Shania Rhodes brings it back out to Sims. Her pass is going to be deflected, knocked away by Janos. Janos gets knocked off the ball. Heights comes out of there with it. They throw it away. Two teams playing with great effort, but throwing the ball away, a little hot potato out there. They're going to get it in. The jumper, turnaround jumper is long, no good by Amani Thomas. And after that quick shot coming out of there with it is Haley Sims for Cleveland Heights. Sims in between the circles. Sims on the drive. Sims kicks it out. 3-ball by Rhodes to tie it, and she does. Shania Rhodes from outside ties this at 13. 5-0 run for the Tigers. 4.5 to go in the first half. They get it ahead to Nia Smith. Smith on the drive. Smith put it up, blocked by Pollard, fouled by Pollard. Her first, team's fifth. Get a couple of free throws for Nia Smith. 5'4" senior.
Nia Smith at the stripe.
And the guard will try to untie this basketball game line right. She does. Her first point of the ball game. Mackenzie Barraclough back in for Lorain. Four minutes, 24 seconds remains second quarter. Lorain leads by 1. Smith again, short, but I think Hannah Hicks was into the lane early. She was. Lane violation. They'll shoot another free throw. Substitution for Lorain. Brooklyn Ferguson out. And in for the first time is Kiera Jenkins. Hicks will come out for a breather for Cleveland Heights. Smith missed that one, and again we have a lane violation. This time it's on Nia Smith, the shooter for Lorain. And in for the first time for Cleveland Heights for Hannah Hicks is a 5'9" junior, Chevelle Bradford. 4:20 to go in a half. Pass for Pollard, too strong, out of bounds. Turnover, give it to Lorain. Karen Battle giving instructions to her team. Cleveland Heights coach. They'll inbound it to Kiera Jenkins. Jenkins with the basketball. Kiera will hand it off to Herman. Herman, cross court. Amani Thomas. Thomas, left-hand dribble, now crosses over to the right hand. Gets it to Herman, top of the circle. Good defense by Cleveland Heights. Can't find an open shot. Back out to Jenkins. Under 4 minutes to play in the first half. Jenkins dribbling inside the three-point line. Puts it up. No good. Rebound Haley Sims. Sims with a rebound for Cleveland Heights. Sims will get it across midcourt. Sims stops at the three-point line. Kicks it out. Left wing three. Kennedy Clark missed it. Rebound up. No, but a foul. And Chevelle Bradford will shoot 2 for Cleveland Heights. Foul is going to go on Amani Thomas of Lorain, her second. And shooting 2 is Bradford, looking for her first points of the ball game. That one is short. Brooklyn Ferguson back for Lorain. And back into the game for Cleveland Heights is Maya Watts. Bradford splits the pair, ties this game at 14 with the free throw. 3.5 minutes remain in the first half. Long outlet in the corner. Jenkins for 3 off the top of the backboard. No. Brooklyn Ferguson with a rebound, a 10-footer. No, off the back of the rim. Rebound, the long outlet for Cleveland Heights. They get it to Maya Watts. She'll lay it up and lay it in. Maya Watts gives Lorain the lead, or I should say Cleveland Heights the lead, 16-14. Ferguson with an outlet for Barrick-Lowe. Reverse layup is good. Barrick-Lowe, her first points, and we are tied at 16 with 3 minutes remaining. First half. Sims with the basketball for Cleveland Heights. Sims gets it back out to Kennedy Clark, and they'll reset the offense. Clark hands it off Haley Sims. Sims, foul line jumper for the lead. Got it. Haley Sims with a nice jump shot. Her first points of the ball game. 18-16 Tigers. Ferguson got it to Amani Thomas. Thomas dribbled it off her foot, out of bounds. Cleveland Heights basketball. Destiny Evans back in for Lorain with 2 fouls. 2.5 minutes remain. Hannah Hicks back in for Cleveland Heights. Tom Rainey reminds her, you need to check into the game. And she will check in for, coming out of the ball game, is Tori Pollard. Each team has committed 5 team fouls, meaning they are 2 fouls away from going into the 1-and-1 bonus. As we are under 2.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Clark with a pass went off of the face and out of bounds. Unable to come up with that was Haley Sims. Kind of went up her arm, off her face, and out of bounds into the Lorain bench. Titan basketball. Ferguson to Jenkins. Jenkins dribbling inside the 3-point line. Jenkins puts up a shot, tough angle, missed it. Sims with a rebound. Here come the Tigers. Sims quickly going coast to coast, put it up. No. Ferguson with the ball. Ferguson fouled by Kennedy Clark in the backcourt. For Clark, her 3rd, team 6th. All 3 of Kennedy Clark's fouls have come in the backcourt. And I'm sure Karen Battle's thinking, you can't get hurt when they're not even in half court yet. She gets her 3rd foul, so the starting point guard comes out of the ball game with 2:04 to go in the half, and that could be a big loss for Cleveland Heights. Ferguson with the basketball. Ferguson hands it off. Llanos with it. Llanos on the drive into the lane. Back out to Ferguson. Sets the feet for 3 and got it. Brooklyn Ferguson gives Lorain the lead. Her first points in the ball game, a 3. And Lorain leads 19-18. And the Titans cause a turnover as Heights throws it away. So Llanos to inbound from half court. Now Herman's going to take her spot. It'll be Micaiah Herman to inbound. Does so to Ferguson. Ferguson just made a 3 to give the Titans a lead. 1:40 to go in the half. Brooklyn Ferguson on the dribble. Guarded by Haley Sims. Ferguson bounce past Barrick-Lowe to the lane. Put it up. No. Rebound Pollard for Cleveland Heights. Got it to Haley Sims. Sims on the run and gets tied up by Brooklyn Ferguson, but a foul on Ferguson. For Brooklyn, her 2nd, team 6th. Mark Feldman, quick conversation, Michael Cruz. Each team with 6 team fouls. We're going to get it in to Hannah Hicks around the perimeter, and a whistle and an offensive foul and a legal screen, says Tom Rainey, on Tori Pollard. That's her 2nd. And that'll be a 1-and-1, but first Lorain is going to take a timeout. So the timeout is going to Lorain. It's a 30, so we're going to keep it here since this is just a 30-second timeout. Late stages of the second quarter. I want to remind you all about WLCS TV 20. Not only do they employ Bob Schlembacher, but we want to remind you that Lorain City Schools Television, WLCS TV 20, they're on Spectrum Cable, they're YouTube. Lorain Schools has 1.5 million views. You can follow us on Twitter at LCS_TV 20. You can check out Lorain Schools TV 20 on Facebook to get all your entertainment and informational needs. And if you like Lorain Schools TV 20 on Facebook, you can win some great prizes. So with 1:22 to go in the half, it will be inbounding the basketball, the Titans. Ferguson dribbling, edge of the center circle, 1:10 to go in the half. Hands it off Micaiah Herman. Herman guarded by Pollard. Back outside to Llanos. Llanos by midcourt. Cleveland Heights chasing defensively. Llanos picks up the dribble, double teamed, in trouble, threw it away. Torrey Pollard with the steal. Pollard got it to Haley Sims. And with 50 seconds to go in the first half, Heights with the basketball trailing by 1. Sims gets around Llanos all the way to the hole, laid it up, no good. Rebound, long outlet for Barrick Lowe. Barrick Lowe runs it down on that outlet from Destiny Evans. Back to Brooklyn Ferguson for 3. Back of the rim, no. Rebound, Pollard has it for Cleveland Heights. She'll hand it off to Haley Sims. And Sims will walk it up. 25 seconds to go in the first half. Lorain leads 19-18. A battle for first place in the Lake Erie League, and they have fought every inch and every possession of this game. This has been a good ball game. The outlet saving it from going over and back, but Destiny Evans got the steal. 6 seconds. Evans steps back, puts up a 3. It's short. Offensive rebound, Llanos. She's fouled by Haley Sims. Sims first, team 7th, and a couple of free throws with 2 seconds remaining in the half for Tanisha Llanos. Llanos, Mark Novak says you got to come out. I believe there may be some blood on the jersey there, possibly. So Lorain will either get somebody else to shoot for Llanos, or I think they can wipe this off very quickly as the Lorain trainer is coming out. Some blood on the jersey, maybe was hit in the mouth, possibly. Lorain trainer. Well, they're going to put Nia Smith at the line to replace her. Smith's free throw, no good. So Llanos does not come back in. They wipe that off. Nia Smith at the line. She'll try to split the pair with 2 seconds to go in the half. Smith line right, puts it up and in. She made 1 out of 2. Her second point of the game. Inbound to Haley Sims, and that'll do it for the first half. 1 half in the books, our score. Lorain 20, Cleveland Heights 18. We'll be back with the second half girls varsity basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
Inspiring city and campus. Inspiring people. Inspiring creativity. Inspiring hands-on learning. Inspiring global experiences. Inspiring traditions. Be a Buckeye. Inspire.
Can I go to the sleepover?
Lucy, I want you to promise me something. If there's any drinking, I want you to say, "No thanks, not my thing."
Mom.
I promise you, your real friends won't care. Deal?
I promise, Mom.
They really do hear you.
Did you pack your toothbrush?
For tips on how to start the talk, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. A public service message from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration.
Start of the second half as the officials come out. Tom Marini with the basketball. Mark Novak, Michael Cruz, the other refs. At halftime, Lorain leads 20-18. Lorain led after 1, 8-6. Each team scored 12 in the second quarter. And taking a look at the scoring quickly for Lorain, Destiny Evans 5, Brooklyn Ferguson 3, Imani Thomas 4, Mackenzie Barrick Lowe 2. Off the bench, Nia Smith 2, and Tanisha Llanos with 4. That's the 20 for Lorain. Thomas with the basketball. Thomas, Destiny Evans, Micaiah Herman, Brooklyn Ferguson, Mackenzie Barrick Lowe. Original 5 on the floor. On the drive, Brooklyn Ferguson throws it at the basket short. Rebound out to the jumper goes up by Imani Thomas. No good. Rebound, Brooklyn Ferguson scores. Ferguson with 5. For Cleveland Heights, Kennedy Clark with 2, Maya Watts with 2, Tamisha Pierce with 1, Shania Rose with 3, Hannah Hicks with 5 to lead them. That's a total of 13 off the bench. Pollard 2, Sims 2, Bradford 1. That's the 18 for Cleveland Heights. 10-second call against Cleveland Heights. They couldn't get it across midcourt. Got to do that in 10 seconds or it's a turnover. To start the second half, it is going to be Watts, also Kennedy Clark with 3 fouls out there. She's got to be careful. Hannah Hicks Also on the floor is Tamisha Pierce and Shania Rhodes, each team with their original starting fives on the floor. Barraclough got it to Herman. Herman with the basketball. Herman in between the circles. 7:10 to go in the third. Titans by 4. Herman driving around Watts, kicks it out. Ferguson, jumper on the three-point line, missed it. Offensive rebound. Amani Thomas with the basket. Lorain with a quick start to the third quarter. Back-to-back field goals has extended a 2-point halftime lead out to 6. At half court, Barraclough went for the steal, couldn't quite get it. Coming out of there with it is the Cleveland Heights Tigers, missing the shot, getting the rebound. Hannah Hicks, and they take it away and say traveling. So Hicks doesn't get credit for the basket. She is called for traveling off the missed shot by Shania Rhodes. And Lorain up 6 with the basketball as we begin quarter number 3. Rob Polinsky here with you, Bob Schlembaker on the cameras today. Herman in between the circles with the basketball. Herman looking for Barraclough. Barraclough with it. Barraclough on the drive, scoops it up and scores. Mackenzie Barraclough, and the strong third quarter continues. 6-0 run, Lorain. 6:15 to go, third quarter. Titans up by 8, biggest lead of the night. Kennedy Clark with a floater in the lane, missed that. Rebound Thomas to Barraclough. Leads it out top for Amani Thomas, and she lost control of it. And coming out of there with the basketball is Rhodes for Cleveland Heights. She'll hand it off to Maya Watts. Watts with a pass to Tamisha Pierce. Cleveland Heights facing their biggest deficit of the afternoon. It's 8 points. Pierce to Kennedy Clark. Clark looking. Clark gets it down on the baseline to Pierce. Pierce jump stop, put it up, no, but she's fouled. We're going to get a couple of free throws. Foul on Destiny Evans, her third. Team's first of the second half. And at the line shooting 2, 5'7" junior Tamisha Pierce. Pierce puts it up, no good. Evans comes out with those 3 fouls. Janos will replace her. Second one, good. Pierce gets Cleveland Heights their first points of the second half, and they trail 26-19. Janos across midcourt, got it to Brooklyn Ferguson. She's tripped by Shania Rhodes. Her second foul, team's first. Sub for Cleveland Heights, Haley Sims back in. She scored 2 in the first half. In for Maya Watts. Inbound Brooklyn Ferguson. Ferguson with the basketball. Ferguson, bounce pass to Herman. Herman out to Tanisha Janos. Janos back to Amani Thomas. She'll hand it off to Brooklyn Ferguson. 5:10 to go in the third. Lorain leads by 7. Bounce pass Barraclough. Barraclough 10-footer in the paint. Got it. Mackenzie Barraclough, 6 in the game, 4 in the quarter. Lorain's biggest lead of the day is 9 points, 28-19. Under 5 to play in the third quarter. Lob is going to be knocked away by Thomas. Thomas with the basketball. Thomas into the lane. Thomas put it up. No, but blocking foul, shooting 2. Tamisha Pierce with the foul. What a start to the third quarter for Lorain. You always talk about the first 3 minutes of the third quarter in any athletic contest. And for Lorain, they have outscored Cleveland Heights 8-1 in the first 3+ minutes of this third quarter. That's always a measuring stick that they do in sports. How do you do the first 3 minutes of the third quarter? Well, today, that has been the advantage for Lorain. And Thomas makes the free throw. She has 7. Tori Pollard back in for Cleveland Heights. Thomas again, good again. And Lorain has their biggest lead of the day, 30-19, with 4:40 to go in the third quarter. Into the forecourt. A wraparound pass for Pollard. It went out of bounds. It's going to be Lorain basketball. Sims tried to get it to Pollard. And now Mark Novak's going to talk with Michael Cruz, and they're going to change this and give it back to Cleveland Heights. Mark Feldman talking with Tom Rainey. And as that call goes against Lorain, they'll get it to Pollard. Up top, Kennedy Clark. Clark gets it coming off a screen with Sims for three, and she got it. Haley Sims. Well, how big is that turn to give? They first awarded the ball to Lorain, and two of the officials get together. They change their minds. Cleveland Heights takes advantage and makes a three. Brooklyn Ferguson, other end, put it up, no good. Rebound, fought for, out of bounds to who? Cleveland Heights with 4:12 to go in the third. You'll have to remember that three by Haley Sims. Is they going to start back a run for Cleveland Heights? Only time will tell. Titans by 8. They get it across the timeline. Rhodes with the basketball. Shania Rhodes, left elbow, picks up her dribble, kicks it out. Kennedy Clark. Clark fakes the three. Clark got it to Sims inside. They work it to Pierce. Pierce put it up, no good. Rebound Clark. Clark puts it up, no good. Rebound Pierce. Pierce put it up, no. But she's fouled and she'll shoot two. This will be the second foul this half on Lorain. And it's going on Amani Thomas. That's her third. So two starters for Lorain with 3 fouls. Destiny Evans currently on the bench with 3. Amani Thomas just got her third. Free throw up, no good by Tamisha Pierce. She has 2 points today, both on free throws. 30-22 Lorain, 3:47 remaining in the third. Pierce again, no good, missed them both. Thomas got the rebound. Lorain basketball up by 8. Llanos with it. Llanos across midcourt. Llanos with the dribble by midcourt. Llanos guarded by Kennedy Clark. Kennedy Clark has 3 fouls. Double teamed and a foul on Pierce. Third team foul on Cleveland Heights. Pass in the backcourt to Brooklyn Ferguson. Pierce, her second foul of the game, team's third. They hand it off to Tanisha Llanos. Llanos with the basketball. Llanos out by midcourt. 3 minutes, 15 seconds to play in the third. Lorain 30, Cleveland Heights 22. The battle for first place in the Lake Erie League. Each team 7-1, tied atop the league. Herman's shot is going to be partially blocked by Sims. Comes out to Kennedy Clark. Clark with the basketball for Cleveland Heights. Under 3 to go in the third. Try to get it inside, and Brooklyn Ferguson knocked it away. Stolen long lob for Llanos. She saves it from going out of bounds, but saves it to Cleveland Heights' Tanisha Pierce, who took it and traveled. So after all that, it'll be Lorain basketball. It will be a timeout for Cleveland Heights. They take a 30-second timeout. So the Tigers with a 30-second timeout. Since it's a 30, we'll keep it here as you look at to the Lorain huddle off the shot from Bob Schlembacher, who's here doing the camera work. We want to remind you again that the Lorain Sports Hall of Fame, they're going to have their annual fundraiser. It's a steak fry. It's on Sunday, March 8th. That's from 4 to 7. And it's located at the Amherst Eagles, and that's on Milan Avenue in Amherst. Dinner, it's going to cost you $25. What do you get? A steak, baked potato, salad, roll, beverage, and dessert. And also $5 of that ticket goes towards the 50-50 raffle. A basket raffle also is going to be held. The athletic department has tickets for anybody that is interested. Again, the Lorain Sports Hall of Fame annual steak fry, March 8th, Sunday afternoon, 4 to 7. Titans to inbound. Herman looking. Bounces it. Shot goes up. Thomas missed it. Rebound, Haley Sims, Cleveland Heights. Sims with the basketball. Sims, her team down 8. Sims at the foul line. Back out to Pierce. Pierce will hand it off to Kennedy Clark. Clark outside the three-point line. Clark steps back, takes a 3, and got it. Kennedy Clark with her first 3-point field goal of the game. She's got 5 points, and Cleveland Heights is down by 5 points. 30-25. Into the front court, Brooklyn Ferguson. Ferguson on the drive, lost it on the way up. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with Lorain. I guess it went off a Cleveland Heights defender, out of bounds. A couple of big threes here for Cleveland Heights in the third by Sims and Clark has cut the 11-point deficit down to 5. And out by midcourt is Janos with the basketball. Janos dribbling. Janos is going to get into the paint and lose it off her foot, out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland Heights basketball with 2:08 to play in the third quarter. Substitute Nia Smith in for Lorain. Smith in for Janos. Two-2-1, full court pressure by Lorain. Tigers throw it away. Off the press, Rhodes throws it away. Turnover gives it back to Lorain. Rhodes tried to throw over the press and she threw it out of bounds. 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Titan basketball on a 5-point lead. Ferguson gets it ahead to Nia Smith on the three-point line. Smith backs it out. Smith surveying the defense, looking. Smith still dribbling. Hands it off Brooklyn Ferguson. Ferguson into the lane, puts it up, back of the rim, no. Rebound Brooklyn Ferguson, back up, no. Rebound tapped out of bounds, it stays with Lorain. With 1:34 to go in the third. Titans by 5. For Cleveland Heights, back into the ball game, we are going to have Maya Watts. And the inbound pass stolen away. Coming out of there with it are the Cleveland Heights Tigers. They get it ahead to Tamisha Pierce. Pierce back out to Shania Rhodes. A three, top of the key. Missing that was Haley Sims. And Mackenzie Barraclough gets a rebound for Lorain. Barraclough, long outlet, Nia Smith laid it up and in. Beautiful pass from Barraclough, and what a catch by Smith. And then was able to put it in, and the Titans lead by 7, 32-25. Into the lane, Pollard off the glass and in. Tori Pollard with her first field goal to go along with 2 free throws. 32-27 Lorain. Smith, left wing, 15-footer, rim no. Rebound, whistle, and a foul. And that's going on the Titans. That one will be assessed to Mackenzie Barraclough, her first, team's 4th. And substitutes Tori Janos back in for Lorain, and in for the first time is Jersey Beard. Jersey Beard into the game for the Titans. 5'11" junior. 45 seconds to play third quarter. Tigers down 5 with the ball. With the basketball, Pierce gets it to Sims. Sims spins at the foul line, puts it up, back of the rim, no. Rebound at Janos for Lorain. Sims went for the steal. Did she get it or a foul? I think it's going to be a foul on Haley Sims. It is. Her second, team's 4th. 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Lorain basketball, 5-point lead. In the backcourt, Herman with it. Herman is going to walk it across midcourt. Herman and the Titans with the basketball with 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Right side Jersey Beard. Beard with the basketball. Beard traveled. Turnover, give it back to Cleveland Heights. Cleveland Heights now with an opportunity, if they want, to take the final shot of the third quarter. 15 seconds to go, third quarter. Walking it up is Tori Pollard. 5 seconds. Dribbling in and putting it up, around rim and out, no good. Rebound, out of bounds. 0.3 of a second, whose ball? It's Cleveland Heights. Down to 0.3 of a second in the third quarter. They're going to get it in, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. We've played 3 quarters. Our score, it's Lorain 32, Cleveland Heights 27. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after this timeout. You're watching girls varsity basketball. Today's game is a presentation of WLCS TV, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
Has your child been diagnosed with autism? If so, this message is for you. Vision disorders can contribute to your child's challenges. Poor eye contact, head movement when reading, even toe walking can be signs of vision problems. Vision screenings can be misleading because they are not designed to test all of the visual skills necessary to accomplish activities of daily living. You need to see an optometrist who provides developmental vision evaluations to get the help you need. Sometimes special glasses may help, and other times a program of optometric vision therapy could make all the difference. While we do not offer a cure for autism, when the underlying vision problem is treated, these children become more cooperative, have better eye contact, are better able to interact and adapt to their surroundings, and it improves their ability to learn. For more information, visit the Parent Resource Center at covd.org, the website for the College of Optometrist and Vision Development, covd.org. Or call 888-COVD-770.
I started mentoring my mentee, Dantre, 4 years ago. I always thought about doing it. It always seemed like a good idea.
We were both nervous when we first met, but everything kind of fell into place.
Mentoring is important to anyone that's pretty fortunate in life to have a little bit of time to pass on that knowledge.
Etienne's a very close friend. I look at him as a brother and a father figure. He taught me just focus on the big picture because I would like to give back just like Etienne gave back to me. Be someone who matters to someone who matters.
Lorain outscored Cleveland Heights 12-9 in the third quarter to take a 2-point halftime lead out to 5. 32-27 Lorain as we begin the fourth and final quarter. It's Cleveland Heights with the basketball. Haley Sims with it. Sims gets it left wing to Tamisha Pierce. Pierce and Sims play catch. Also out there is Rhodes, Maya Watts, and Tori Pollard, 4 of the 5 original starters for Cleveland Heights in the game. Rose jacked the 3, missed it. Rebound Herman for Lorain. Herman, Barrick Lowe, Jersey Beard, Naya Smith, and Tanisha Llanos on the floor for Lorain to begin the fourth quarter. Beard misses the jumper. Rebound, it comes down to Tamisha Pierce for Cleveland Heights. Gets it inside to Pollard. Pollard working on Beard, put it up, rim no good, rebound tipped out. Herman got it for Lorain. Titans on the run. Herman puts it up, no. Rebound, it comes down to Maya Watson. She's fouled in the backcourt. This will be the 4th team foul on Lorain. So each team has committed 4 fouls in the second half. Herman with a foul, her second. Substitutes for Lorain. Back in with 3 fouls is Destiny Evans. And Tanisha Llanos will take a breather on the bench. 7 minutes to play. The winner will be atop the LEL, a game in front of the loser. In it, now in the back of the game, Hannah Hicks. Nice backdoor pass, missing the layup though, was Haley Sims, and Lorain will clear it. And Brooklyn Ferguson misses the shot. 32-27, Cleveland Heights with the long outlet. Rhodes put it up, glass rim, no. Rhodes put it up, got it. Shania Rhodes got the rebound. She's got 5, and Lorain leads by 3. 32-29, 6.5 minutes to go in this ball game. Barrick Lowe lost it, stolen away. Sims with it, 2-on-1. Sims with it, gets it ahead. Rhodes put it up, blocked from behind. Oh, what a job. Lorain with a block from behind. Destiny Evans finds Barrick Lowe, lays it up and in. Boy, is that big. As Barrick Lowe puts it up and in. It looked like the Titans were going to cut it to 1, and instead at the other end, it's a 5-point lead now, and down being hurt right now is Hannah Hicks. Hopefully she'll be all right as they take a look at her. And I'll tell you what, Bob, let's take a timeout as they are working on Hannah Hicks. We'll be back. 6:12 to go in the ball game. Titans lead by 5. We're back after this.
I began in 3rd grade, 8 years old, and I was able to learn the chest compressions and the breaths, and I absolutely believe that anyone out in the public can easily learn. We got a page for an unresponsive 2-month-old, and when I got the first glimpse of the 2-month-old, he was blue. We didn't even get to go inside. I just jumped in the back and we started CPR, continuing CPR, and you were able to see the color start to come back, and then we were able to actually get his heart rate back. It was a pretty moving part in the story that we were able to save a 2-month-old's life. My community is why.
little superhero looks pretty happy.
Yes, he does. I've been teaching him that eating healthy will make him grow up strong. It's so important that we both encourage him to eat healthy and exercise regularly, and that we live that way in front of him. You know, it's never too early to start.
I wish I'd eaten healthier when I was his age.
Yeah, maybe if you had, you would have developed some special powers also.
92% of kids and teens have a poor diet, but you can change that. Teach your kids the importance of healthy eating in a language they can understand.
6:12 to go in a ball game, 34-29. Lorain leads by 5. It could be a big injury. Hannah Hicks is over there on the bench. Hopefully she'll be all right and be able to re-enter. She was hurt and came out of the game. Looked like she got hit in the face. And with it are the Tigers. They get it ahead. Pollard, who came in to replace her, put it up. Rim, no good. Offensive rebound, back up and in, and that's Chevelle Bradford. Bradford with 3. 34-31. Lorain by 3. Nia Smith, left side. Amani Thomas for 3. No good off the rim. Rebound comes down to Pierce for Cleveland Heights. Pierce gets it into the forecourt. Pierce on the drive to the basket. No, got her own rebound, put it up and in. Tamisha Pierce with 4. And Lorain's lead is down to 1 point, 34-33. 5.5 minutes to play in this basketball game. These two teams have battled from the very beginning of this one. They are tied atop the LEL at 7-1. Cleveland Heights beat them the first time over on the east side of Cleveland. Lorain trying to tie up the season series at a game each. They get it inside to Destiny Evans. Evans with a pass, shot up and good, and a foul. Amani Thomas with a basket. And the foul will go on Shania Rhodes, her 3rd. And Amani Thomas trying to complete a 3-point play. She's got 10 points in the game, 6 in this half. 36-33 Lorain, 5:07 to go in the ball game. Thomas put it up and in. And we've got a timeout for Lorain. Lorain takes a timeout. We will keep it here as the Titans have taken a timeout. They have 3 remaining. Cleveland Heights has 3 remaining. And I want to remind you that Lorain City Schools Television, this is WLCS TV 20. It's on Spectrum Cable. They have over 1.5 million views on their YouTube station. YouTube Lorain Schools TV 20 and watch it there. If you like Lorain Schools TV 20 on Facebook, you can win some great prizes. Check out Lorain Schools TV 20 on Facebook for all your entertainment and informational needs. You can also check us out on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter, and that is at LCS_TV20. 5:07 to go in this basketball game. It's been a fun one. And we were told this would be a close game, a tightly contested ball game. It has been exactly that. Full court press by Lorain following the timeout. Kennedy Clark beats the press. Clark with a pass for Pollard, knocked out of bounds by Thomas. It'll stay with Cleveland Heights. They're going to lob it up top for Kennedy Clark. Clark in the corner. Sims for 3. Off the rim, no. Offensive rebound, no. Again, an offensive rebound by Pollard, and she scores. Tori Pollard stayed with it. She's got 6. And that makes it 37-35. Into the forecourt, Brooklyn Ferguson. Her pass is knocked out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland Heights basketball. 37-35 Lorain, 4:41 to go. Inbound Tamisha Pierce. Pierce with the basketball, her team down 2. Pierce into the forecourt. Pierce pass into Sims. Sims to tie it, she does. Haley Sims ties it. 37-37, 4:25 to go. Herman across midcourt, right side, Amani Thomas. Thomas pulls it back out. She's guarded by Pierce. Back to the basket. They get it inside to Destiny Evans, but she's fouled by Pollard. Pollard's 3rd, team's 6th. Mackenzie Barraclough back in for Lorain. Nia Smith out for Lorain. Next foul on Cleveland Heights puts Lorain in the bonus. 6 team fouls on Cleveland Heights, just 4 on Lorain this half. They inbound it. And with the basketball, Amani Thomas off the rim and in. Amani Thomas gives Lorain the lead, 39-37. She's got 13. Haley Sims into the forecourt. Pass on the left side to Rhodes. Right back to Haley Sims. Under 4 minutes to go. Titans by 2. Sims into the lane. Kicks it out for an open three for Pearson. The lead. Missed it off the rim. Rebound. Pollard saved it. Got it to Rhodes. Over to Sims for the three in the lead. Missed it off the rim. Rebound comes down to Pierce for Cleveland Heights. Another offensive rebound off the long rebound on that three-point miss. Sims pulls it back out. Sims gets around to Brooklyn Ferguson, who gets called for the foul. Brooklyn's third, team's fifth. Stops the clock with 3:32 to play. Lorain 39, Cleveland Heights 37. Back in after being shaken up is Hannah Hicks for Cleveland Heights. Back in for Lorain, Tanisha Llanos. Heights to inbound. They do so to Haley Sims. Sims comes off a screen at the foul line. Left elbow jumper to tie. Too strong. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Destiny Evans, Lorain. To Micaiah Herman. Herman into the forecourt. Herman right elbow. Kicks it out Ferguson for three. Air ball long. And that rebound will come down to Cleveland Heights' Shania Rhodes. To Haley Sims. Sims in the corner. Pollard jacks a three. Air ball long. Offensive rebound back up. No, but a foul. Going to get a couple of free throws for Hannah Hicks. Foul on Micaiah Herman. She has 3. 6 fouls on Lorain. Hannah Hicks at the line for 2. She has 5 points, including 1 free throw. Hicks. No good. Hicks. Again. Good. Split the pair. 39-38. Lorain by 1. Under 3 minutes to play. Each team with 3 timeouts remaining. Llanos into the forecourt. Llanos had her shot blocked by Pollard out of bounds. It'll be Lorain basketball. Stops the clock with 2:48 to go. Lorain leads by 1. The winner will be in sole possession of first place in the Lake Erie League with 2 weeks to play in the regular season. They get it out to Ferguson, top of the circle. Fakes the three, gets it out to Llanos. Llanos now will back it out. 2:40 to go in the ball game. Llanos guarded by Kennedy Clark. Clark went for the steal, didn't get it. Back up top to Brooklyn Ferguson. Ferguson on the drive, shot partially blocked. Comes down to Amani Thomas over Lorain. Her pass, she gets called for traveling before the pass. Tom Reaney now. Mark Veldman having a conversation with Tom Reaney. And it will be Cleveland Heights to inbound with 2:28 to go. Lorain by 1. They get it in. Haley Sims with the basketball. Sims, a 5'7" senior. Her pass intercepted, Destiny Evans. Evans into the forecourt, 3-on-1. Stop, put it up, no, but she's fouled. Fouled by Sims, her third. Destiny Evans will shoot a couple of free throws with 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go in this one. Shania Rhodes is going to check back in for Cleveland Heights after this first free throw. And it's Destiny Evans at the line. She's got 5 points, including 2 free throws all the way back in quarter number 1. Free throw is up and in. Rhodes is back in. Coming out is Pollard. Barraclough back in for Lorain. Coming out is Llanos. Lorain by 2, 40-38, with 2:15 remaining in the ball game. Destiny Evans again in and out, made 1 out of 2. Rebound, Rhodes for Cleveland Heights. Her pass is going to get knocked out of bounds by Herman. It'll be Cleveland Heights basketball. They'll inbound it to Tamisha Pierce. Pierce across midcourt, got it to Kennedy Clark. Clark with the ball. Clark into the lane. Put it up. No good. Offensive rebound. Hannah Hicks. Hicks back outside to Pierce. Pierce on the drive. Pierce put it up. No good. Rebound. Micaiah Herman under 2 minutes to play. Lorain with the basketball in a 2-point lead. Ferguson got it to Destiny Evans. Evans cut off by Hicks, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul on Hannah Hicks on the baseline. Her second. Team's 8th. It'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Destiny Evans with 1:48 to go. So Evans line left. Put it up and good. Evans with 7, 41-38. Lorain by 3. Timeout. We have a timeout for Lorain that was granted. So Lorain gets the timeout. Let's see how long this one is. Timeout, Lorain. It's a full timeout, so we'll step aside as well. 1:48 to go in the ball game. Titans by 3. We're back after this. You're watching girls varsity basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
In an instant, life can change. Hi, I'm veteran J.R. Martinez. If you've been hurt or disabled due to your service, the last thing you need to do is hurry up and wait for a VA claims decision. Make sure you file an electronic, fully developed claim or e-claim for disability compensation on e-benefits. It's the fastest and easiest way to get a claims decision. Learn more at ebenefits.va.gov. E-claims and e-benefits, online VA claims made simple.
1:48 to go in the ball game. Destiny Evans at the line for one more, trying to make this a 2-possession game. Lorain leads by 3, 41-38, with 1:48 remaining. Evans line left. In and out. Rebound. It comes down to Pierce for Cleveland Heights. Heights down 3 with the ball. 1:40 to go. Pierce on the drive. Pierce around Barraglow. Pierce put it in, and she's fouled by Barraglow. How big is that? Tamisha Pierce with 6. She'll look for 7 at the line. Barraglow second. Both teams are in the bonus. Tamisha Pierce trying to complete a 3-point play and tie this with 1:38 to go. Pierce, line right, put it up, back of the rim, too strong, rebound, Destiny Evans, Lorain, outlet for Barraglow. Barraglow with the basketball. Barraglow got it ahead to Brooklyn Ferguson, laid it up and in! Ferguson on the feet from Barraglow, and it's 43-40 with 1:20 to go. Haley Sims got it to Kennedy Clark. Heights down 3. 1:15 to go. Rhodes with the basketball. Rhodes steps back, fakes the 3. Bounces it into Hannah Hicks. Hicks cut off by Destiny Evans. Back outside, Kennedy Clark. Thought Karen Battle might take a timeout. 1 minute to go in the game. Clark put it up and in. Oh, what a shot by Kennedy Clark. Cuts it to 1. 43-42 Lorain. 50 seconds remain. This has been a classic. Herman with the basketball. Edge of the center circle. Herman with it. Herman on the dribble. Herman guarded by Clark. Herman gets around Clark. Herman passed to Ferguson. Laid it up. No! Rebound. Comes down to Monty Thomas. No, but she's fouled by Hannah Hicks. Hicks with her 3rd. Both teams in the bonus. Amani Thomas will shoot 2 with 34 seconds to go. Lorain has 2 timeouts. Cleveland Heights with 3. Foul on Hannah Hicks, her 3rd. And Amani Thomas will try to add to the Titan lead. She has 13 points today, including 3 free throws. Thomas bends the knees, puts it up, got it. Thomas with 14, matches her jersey number. 44-42, and we are going to a timeout. It's a Cleveland Heights timeout, so we'll step aside as well. 34 seconds to go in this one. Heights timeout. They trail Lorain by 2. We're back after this. You're watching girls varsity basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
For the thousands of wounded warriors returning from battle, Wounded Warrior Project has developed the Warriors to Work program, a unique program that helps wounded warriors translate their military experience to the civilian workplace. The Warriors to Work program also works with employers to find the right job for the right warrior. Contact Wounded Warrior Project at findwwp.org. Welcome home the brave.
34.1 seconds remain. Lorain 44, Cleveland Heights 42. At the free throw line for the Lorain Titans is Amani Thomas. She has 1 free throw remaining. Each team has 2 timeouts remaining. Tom Reaney gives the basketball to Amani Thomas. Thomas put it up and in. 2 big free throws by Amani Thomas, makes it a 3-point lead. Pierce into the forecourt. Pierce on the drive. Pierce got it into Hannah Hicks. Hicks in the lane. Hicks put it up. No, air ball, but it went off of a Lorain Titan. It is going to be Cleveland Heights basketball, says Mark Novak, with 24.2 seconds remaining. They inbound to Hannah Hicks. Hicks to Kennedy Clark. Clark outside the 3-point line. Got it to Sims for the 3 and the tie. In and out, no good. Rebound comes down and Hannah Hicks knocked it out of bounds. It'll be Lorain ball with 14 seconds to go. Lorain by 3, 14 seconds remaining. That 3-point field goal to tie it by Haley Sims was in and out. The inbound, it's knocked away and it's loose on the floor, picked up by Brooklyn Ferguson of Lorain. Ferguson at half court is going to be fouled by Tamisha Pierce. Pierce with her 3rd. 8.3 seconds to go. And that's the 10th team foul, so 2 free throws for Brooklyn Ferguson. If Ferguson can make one of these 2, it would make it a 2-possession game. 8.3 seconds is all that remains. Ferguson, deep breath. Spins it, shoots it, makes it. Brooklyn Ferguson, that one was big. 2-possession game now with 8.3 to go. Ferguson again. Good. Timeout Titans. Timeout Titans, we're going to keep it here. They have 1 remaining. Cleveland Heights now is down 5 with 8.3 to go. They got to go the length of the court. Well, the Tigers would have to shoot either a 2 or a 3 and then take a timeout immediately to stop the clock. And then they're going to have to get a steal. So it's going to be tough for Cleveland Heights, down 5 with 8.3 to go. Lorain, with a win, would get the season split. They lost the first game over at Cleveland Heights. Each team, according to their coaches, are 7-1 in conference play. So the winner of this would be up a game in conference play late stages of the season. Lorain's back in action. They'll have a makeup game Monday against Bedford. That game was snowed out. It was supposed to be a couple of Saturdays ago, back on January 18th, but when we had that one bad weather event of the winter, that kept Bedford from getting here, so they're going to make that up this Monday. We'll have it for you on WLCS TV 20. A little pressure in the backcourt by Lorain. They want to take some time off the clock. Rhodes to inbound, got it to Pierce. Pierce in the backcourt, we're down to 5 seconds. Got it to Rhodes. Rhodes with a pass to Kennedy Clark. Clark is going to back up, take a 3 at the buzzer. It is in and out, no good. And that's going to do it. Your final score, Lorain wins it. A hard-fought game. Lorain 47, Cleveland Heights 42, and the Titans celebrate. And why not? With the win, Lorain goes to 14-3 overall. First place, all alone in the LEL at 8-1. With the loss, Cleveland Heights 16-3, 7-2 in the LEL. We're going to take a timeout. We'll wrap things up from Lorain High School right after this timeout. You've been watching girls varsity basketball on WLCS TV, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
Stop texting and driving. If not for you, for me.
Hey Luda, got a sec?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm really worried. One of my friends is living on the street.
I know someone who can help.
Who?
1-800-RUNAWAY.org. They help kids having a rough time at home, in school, or on the street. You can do a live chat on their site. They will help get her to safety.
Thanks, Ludacris.
Trust the National Runaway Switchboard. If you're having a hard time, get online or call to chat now.
And welcome back to Lorain High School as the Titans celebrate. They defeat Cleveland Heights 47-42. Scoring by quarters, Lorain led after 1, 8-6. Each team with 12 points in the second quarter. Lorain led at halftime 20-18. Lorain with an advantage in the third quarter, 12-9. They go up 32-27 after 3. Each team with 15 points in the fourth quarter. Lorain comes away with a hard-fought 47-42 win. With the win, Mark Feldman's team improves to 14-3 overall, 8-1 in the LEL. They are in first place. Karen Battle's Cleveland Heights Tigers go to 16-3 overall, 7-2 in the Lake Erie League. And this good-sized crowd begins to file out of Lorain High School. Let's look at individual scoring first for the victorious Lorain Titans. Destiny Evans had 7. Brooklyn Ferguson with 9. Amani Thomas led Lorain with 15. Mackenzie Barricklow with 8. 39 from the starting 5. Starting was Micaiah Harmon. She did not score. Off the bench, Nia Smith with 4. It was Tanisha Llanos with 4. 8 off the bench, 39 for the starters, gave Lorain their total of 47. Jersey Beard and Kiera Jenkins played off the bench. They did not score. For Cleveland Heights, the Tigers and Karen Battle. Kennedy Clark had 7. Maya Watts with 2. Tamisha Pierce with 6. Shania Rhodes with 5. Hannah Hicks, 6, including just 1 in the second half. 26 from the starting 5 of Cleveland Heights. Off the bench, Tori Pollard had 6. Haley Sims had 7. Chevelle Bradford with 3. 16 off the bench, 26 for the starters gave Cleveland Heights their final total of 42. So again, congratulations, Lorain. They win it 47-42. They are now in first place in the Lake Erie League. Their next game will be Monday. And that'll be against Bedford. It's a makeup from a snow out earlier this season, so it's not on your original schedule. That game was supposed to be a couple Saturdays ago. It'll be this Monday, and we'll have it for you on WLCS TV 20. So a lot of people to thank. Want to thank Bob Schlembaker. Did a great job on the camera work all day today. We want to thank you for watching and Joe Bach for this opportunity. And remind you that I'll be back with you Monday as we have Bedford at Lorain girls varsity basketball. But one last time, the final. It was in girls varsity basketball, the battle for the LEL. Lorain wins it 47, Cleveland Heights 42. For Bob Schlembaker, this is Rob Polinsky reminding you one more time, you've been watching girls varsity basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS.